Here pseudopodia are developed, vacuoles disappear. Now this stage is called amoeboid stage or late trophozoite stage. In this stage, parasite feeds on the contents of the RBC, due to which RBC of man becomes pale and size of the RBC doubles up. This condition is called hypertrophy. This condition is called hypertrophy. Parasite feeds on contents of the RBC, due to which RBC becomes pale in color. The size of the RBC doubles up. This condition is called hypertrophy. Okay, next, this parasite feeds on the globin part of the hemoglobin. Parasite feeds on the globin part of the hemoglobin. Means parasite digests the globin part and it leaves heme. It leaves heme. This soluble heme later converted into insoluble crystalline hemozoin. This heme in hemoglobin, heme is soluble substance. This heme is converted into insoluble crystalline substance called hemozoin, which is a malarial pigment, which is a disposable product. Okay, once again I am repeating, this parasite feeds on the globin part of the hemoglobin. It digests the globin part and it leaves heme. This soluble heme later converted into insoluble crystalline hemozoin. This crystalline hemozoin is a malarial pigment, which is a toxic pigment, and it is a disposable product. Okay, next, in this stage, cytoplasm of the red blood corpuscles develops red colored dots. These dots are called Schaffner's dots. In the cytoplasm of the RBC, red color dots are produced. These are called Schaffner's dots. Okay? These Schaffner's dots are believed to be antigens excreted by the parasites. What are Schaffner's dots? These are believed to be antigens excreted by the parasite. Okay? Here once again I am repeating Schaffner's dots. What are Schaffner's dots? These are the red color dots found in the RBC of man. It is called Schaffner's dots. These are believed to be antigens excreted by the parasite. Okay, Schaffner's dots. Next, now what happens? Parasite grows in size. And it almost occupies the RBC and it enters into Schizogony stage. In Schizogony stage, what happens? Erythrocytic schizogony takes place. In Schizogony, what happens? Schizogony takes place. Schizogony means nucleus divides into many nuclear bits. Nuclear division is followed by cytoplasmic division. Cytoplasm also divides into many cytoplasmic bits. Okay? So, many merozoites are formed due to erythrocytic schizogony. This schizogony takes place in the erythrocytes, no? Hence it is called erythrocytic schizogony. Here parasite feeds on globin part of the hemoglobin and grows in size and becomes Schizogony stage. Okay, this in Schizogony stage what happens? Schizogony takes place. Okay, next, during Schizogony what happens? Nuclear and cytoplasmic division takes place, due to which many merozoites are formed. How many? 12 to 24 merozoites are formed. Okay, this schizogony which takes place in the RBC is called erythrocytic schizogony. Due to erythrocytic schizogony, how many merozoites are formed? 12 to 24 merozoites are formed. Okay, later what happens? The wall of the Schizont and cell membrane of the RBC rupture, due to which merozoites are released. Along with the merozoites, hemozoin, which is a toxic pigment or malarial pigment, is also released into the blood of man. With the release of hemozoin along with the merozoites, what happens? Symptoms of the malaria is started. Symptoms of the malaria is started in man. The time duration for erythrocytic cycle is 48 hours. Means it is completed within 2 days. The malarial fever caused by Plasmodium-Vivax is called benign tertian malaria. Benign tertian malaria. Okay, now listen, what is incubation period? What is incubation period? Incubation period means the time interval between the entry of Plasmodium in the form of sporozoite. The time interval between the entry of Plasmodium in the form of sporozoites and first appearance of clinical symptoms of malaria. And the first appearance of clinical symptoms of malaria is called incubation period. Its duration is 10 to 14 days. Its duration is 10 to 14 days. Once again, I am repeating what is incubation period. It is also important for VSAQ. Okay? The time interval between the entry of Plasmodium in the form of sporozoite and first appearance of clinical symptoms of malaria. First appearance of clinical symptoms of malaria is called incubation period. Its duration is 10 to 14 days. Now we will discuss this erythrocytic cycle according to the diagram. According to the diagram, once again, all of you listen properly. Okay? This is the blood vessel of man. Okay? Inside these blood vessels, these red colored cells are RBC or erythrocytes. RBC are erythrocytes. Okay? This erythrocytic cycle is started either by the cryptozoites of the pre-erythrocytic cycle or micrometacryptozoites of the exoerythrocytic cycle. When these cryptozoites enters into the RBC of man, it transforms into spherical shape. Now they are called trophozoite stage. In the trophozoite stage, a vacuole is developed. Later this vacuole enlarges in size. And pushes the nucleus and cytoplasm to the periphery. This stage resembles finger ring. Hence it is called signet ring stage. Okay? Now later what happens? This vacuole is disappear and parasite develops pseudopodia. Now this stage is called amoeboid stage. Okay? With the help of this pseudopodia, it feeds on contents of the RBC. Okay? Next, this parasite feeds on globin part of the hemoglobin. It digests globin part of the ingested hemoglobin. It leaves heme. This heme is soluble substance. Later this soluble heme is converted into insoluble crystalline hemozoin, which is a toxic pigment. It is also known as malaria pigment, which is a disposable product. Okay? Next, the size of the RBC now doubles up. This condition is called hypertrophy. In the cytoplasm of the RBC, many red color dots are formed. They are called Schaffner's dots. These are called Schaffner's dots. Okay? These Schaffner's dots are believed to be the antigens excreted by the parasite. Okay? Now, this parasite almost grows in size and becomes Schizont. In Schizont, what happens? Schizogony takes place. In Schizont, Schizogony takes place. During Schizogony, what happens? Nuclear division and cytoplasmic division takes place, due to which nearly 12 to 24, how many? 12 to 24 merozoites are formed. Later, what happens? These merozoites and hemozoin is released into the blood circulation of man by the rupture of the wall of the Schizont and wall of the RBC. Okay? So with the release of hemozoin into the blood circulation of man, what happens? Symptoms of the malaria takes place. What is incubation period? The time interval between the entry of Plasmodium. The time interval between the entry of Plasmodium into the Plasmodium in the form of, the time interval between the entry of Plasmodium in the form of sporozoite and first appearance of symptoms of the malaria is called incubation period. Its duration is 10 to 14 days. 10 to 14 days. Now these merozoites attacks new or fresh RBC and continues or repeats its erythrocytic cycles. After repeated erythrocytic cycles, some of the merozoites are transformed into sexually differentiated bodies called gametocytes. Sexually differentiated bodies called gametocytes. Finally, these merozoites, after undergoing repeated erythrocytic schizogonies, these merozoites attacks new RBC cells and continue erythrocytic cycles. After repeated erythrocytic cycles, these merozoites are transformed into sexually differentiated bodies. They are called gametocytes. Okay? With the formation of gametocytes, the life cycle of Plasmodium vivax in human phase ends. Means the life cycle of Plasmodium in human phase started with sporozoite stage and ends with gametocyte stage. How these gametocytes are formed? After repeated erythrocytic cycles, what happens? These merozoites finally transform into sexually differentiated bodies called gametocytes. Okay? With the formation of gametocytes, the life cycle of Plasmodium vivax in man ends. Why the life cycle ends? Because the further development of gametocytes does not take place in man, because temperature and pH is not suitable in man for further development of the gametocyte. So these gametocytes have to reach female Anopheles mosquito within a week, otherwise they expire or they may die. Okay? All of you remember this point. These gametocytes have to reach the female Anopheles mosquito within a week, otherwise they will die or expire. Okay? The pH and temperature is suitable for the further development of gametocytes. Suitable pH and suitable temperature is available in female Anopheles mosquito. So further development of the gametocytes takes place in female Anopheles mosquito, means mosquito phase started. Today, Plasmodium vivax, life cycle of Plasmodium vivax in human phase is completed. In tomorrow's class, we will discuss mosquito phase, Plasmodium vivax in mosquito phase.